All right, this is gonna be great. I hope it doesn't crash.
That would suck.
There is someone for everyone. We're the Jetpack Superheroes. We are there for you. On today's show, we have hot dogs. A man falls asleep in a car. $17 million in sea cucumbers. Olympic medals falling apart. And a quiet Tom Brady household. We also have what David did over the weekend. Now there's your mystery. All this and more on the next Jetpack Supercast. All right, big day, huge day. Always another day.
Oh, today is an amazing day. Thanks for joining us on the Jetpack Supercast.
It's gonna be a great day.
I like that you added a little bit of mystery and intrigue
It's
into
a
the intro this
mystery.
time.
Yes.
That's the Jetpack Superheroes version of clickbait.
I know.
Everybody turns in to find out what did David do over the weekend.
You won't.
We'll tell you a little bit later in the show.
Stay tuned.
Thanks for clicking, by the way, Mom.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. That's the only person I could have said that wouldn't have clicked. Ah, damn it. Anyways, we'll start talking about news here. We've got a lot of great
Let's
things.
get right into it.
I know everybody's really excited to hear about hot dogs
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that something that people love?
because they're becoming so metal.
Yeah.
You know how the people like the Metallica?
Oh,
we
yeah.
just played.
Hot dogs, so metal.
Paul, didn't you go to Metallica?
Yeah, this
We
Friday.
did actually, yeah.
Yeah,
And
Gillette
David
Stadium.
went to. Oh crap! We started with the thing that David did over the weekend.
Sort of.
Only
not
part
the,
of it.
Not
Only
that
part
one.
of it.
There's that other mystery. Stay tuned to find out what else he did.
Yeah, we did. We went to Metallica, and it was an awesome show. Pretty damn awesome. I
And
think
it was an amazing show.
I was shown pictures of flames, and in my head, I thought the flames were only like 5-6 feet high.
No.
And then I was shown a picture by Paul later on, and it was this little teeny speck of a man, and then this 80-foot,
Yeah.
unfathomably big
Yeah.
LED
it
screen.
went stories.
And the fire
yeah.
must have been 20 feet.
the fire was
Yeah.
easily higher than your house.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Oh, yeah.
And,
I need that kind of fire. Not in my house,
Yeah.
but when we perform,
Flames
at
going
Port
off,
Fringe,
explosions left and right. They had a
I
whole
think we
thing
should
going.
try to get something cool like an 80-foot LED
That
screen.
sounds good to me. So, but to go back to the hot dog thing, I did have a hot dog at the stadium.
Oh, how was
As
it?
did I.
It was pretty delicious.
Was it
actually.
Nathan's hot dogs?
Yes.
Did your teeth hurt when you bit it because they have metal in them now?
No.
So you're very lucky. So 200,000
That's a lot of hot
That's
dogs.
pounds
holy
of
crap.
hot dogs have been recalled.
Oh, so it's more. It's not 200,000 hot dogs. It's 200,000 pounds of hot dogs.
hot
Damn.
dogs.
You know how many hot dogs make a pound?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot more.
Like
Paul
20.
Levesque Meats, go ahead, tell us.
About 20.
20
But I
hot
say, I
dogs
don't
in
know
1
the-
pound
Roughly.
The
times
math on that.
200,000. So we're up over like a million
That's a lot of hot dogs.
hot dogs.
That's a
Shit.
serious dog right there.
I'm a little sad because I think they should take those hot dogs and at least donate them to countries that don't have any food.
Wait,
Because
you
a
don't-
metal hot dog is better than
So
no
th-
hot dog at all.
That
I probably disagree with that.
that would cause a lot of
actually.
injuries, I feel.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure you'd be dead if you.
No,
ate
'cause
Kid
when
in
you just cut it
Siberia
up-
gets injured in the
No,
throat when he ate a
So
metal
here's
hot
the thing: is,
dog.
a lot of
Why
people
would you send
complained.
those out?
A lot of people complained that they had metal in the package of the hot dog. It wasn't in
Okay.
the actual hot dog. It's just in the package. You eat the hot dog. You don't eat the package.
So it was just in the package of the
Yeah,
hot
so they
dog.
can just take
Oh,
that.
well, that's different.
Or
Yeah.
like if it got in the hot dog, you cut your hot dog anyways. Just
I guess
cut it before you eat it.
Nathan's would probably just swap out the packaging.
Yeah, and the real
Yeah,
thing is the
easy
real.
fix.
I don't know if that's illegal.
The real sad thing, they should, because the hot dog, who cares? It's already swapped out packaging of other animals' intestines. But the real thing is they should just be thankful that they had scrap metal given to them that they could turn in
They
for
can
money,
then-
as well as the hot dogs.
The delicious hot dog.
Just trying to get back. You know, when you find a prize in your cereal, nobody's like, "Oh my God, plastic found in Lucky Charms." No, this is it was your prize found in hot dogs.
You know what though? Nathan's
Piece
is
of metal in my
Just a
packaging.
nice piece of metal.
Nathan's-
Maybe it was shaped in like a whale tail on a necklace or something.
That's
It could be anything.
Nathan's is known for their hot dog eating contest. So maybe they could add just another element to the hot dog metal
Oh my God!
hot
I
dog
just
eating
realized.
contest.
Well, isn't Kobayashi's nickname the Iron Stomach?
Yep. He's literally got iron in his stomach.
Oh, we heard it here first. Kobayashi, the world hot dog eating champion, or former, because he was beaten.
Yeah,
by a
he was
guy.
defeated.
He world hot dog eating champion, Iron Stomach,
You know, the
because
world,
he eats Nathan hot dogs.
I got to tell you, the idea of a hot dog eating competition and the fact that there's like winners and losers and like the people come back year after year, that intrigues me. I'd love to.
it'd be fun to try one.
I'd love to see like a documentary about the ins and outs and like the excitement of hot dog eating and like how they train in the off season.
Oh, yeah.
And do you think like somebody's like the John Cena of hot dog? He just always wins the hot hot dog eating
The
contest.
champ is here!
Why do I even watch this? Like,
Do you think
Yeah.
people get mad? They're like, Kobayashi sucks. Like some people put in what sucks after that chant.
that's a good point.
I don't know.
We're gonna need to really explore more about this hot dog eating realm.
Kobayashi sucks. That's like very wordy. They can't chant it all rhythmically like they should.
I was gonna make a movie about hibachi chefs, but maybe
that's true.
maybe I'll write one about
Maybe a
hot
sequel.
dog competitions.
Maybe a nice little sequel. We should just have competitive food everything.
That could be good.
I love it. I
Be
love
awesome.
that idea. But yeah, so all they really have to do though, if they were really thinking about it, if you have to try not to make a mountain out of a molehill, if they just had an electromagnet near all the packages, and
Yeah.
it would just pick
Just
up
track
the
it all.
metal
Yeah.
and just like picks up the
Yeah.
hot dogs that are metal. All the ones left on the ground are fine. They're not going to be metal. They probably just have something else terrible in them. Totally fine.
No, but you know what though? Nathan's is good because they're recalling those hot dogs and they're following the law.
Oh yeah,
Unlike, I mean, unlike the other company, what was it? You were telling me about the sea cucumbers.
oh yes,
There was a company that
Oh,
was
yeah.
pulling illegal sea cucumbers.
yes. They were so it's called illegally harvesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meaning if you
Okay.
harvest them outside of the
Of the
harvest
special
season,
zone.
or if you go outside of the
Right.
like you can't
Yeah.
go within 3 miles
Sure.
of the shore or something stupid like
I'm
that.
sure they have the laws for a reason.
Yeah, I think it's to like protect the government-owned sea cucumber trade.
See, who would have known that that was a thing? so,
Well-
so what was it? So this company, how many did they harvest?
So
of the sea
they didn't,
cucumbers?
it didn't. Now here's the problem. So I was trying to do the math. I was trying to figure out what does $17 million of sea cucumber look like.
Is it just a giant
This is a-
mound of sea
This is
cucumber?
a situation here because
Yeah.
I couldn't fathom that number. Of how many cucumbers? How many sea cucumbers are in 17 million? So I had to find out what does one sea cucumber cost. You know, people pay $300 for a sea cucumber.
That's crazy.
Wow.
When you first told me this story, I didn't realize a sea cucumber was an animal or a
Yes,
mammal.
It's a living thing. Yeah.
I thought it was literally a cucumber that grew in the sea, and like maybe it was really tasty because it got like the
It's
nutrients
salty.
from the sea. Yeah.
It's pickly.
So I was like, oh,
I
interesting.
just went fishing. Want some cucumbers?
$17 million worth of cucumbers is a lot of cucumbers.
That's right. That's right. $17 million worth of sea cucumbers. That's
Little
if it's
different.
$300 a piece.
Mm.
There's still a lot in 1 million.
That's
and there's
true.
even more in 17
Oh, yeah.
times that. Wow. That's the thing. Like if you had 10 of them.
We're in the wrong damn business.
I know. If you had 10 of them, it's 30,000. That's more than I make in a year.
Mm.
I'm doing stupid work. I should be going and harvesting sea cucumbers. Why are we podcasting? This should be on a
I don't
boat
know.
right now out to Sea Cucumber Island. Or wherever the hell they're from, because I didn't read that part.
I don't know where.
I'm sorry. I gotta apologize. I just realized I had a hole in my sea cucumber game, and I'm sorry. I didn't know where they were from. I
So-
had no idea.
So was it? So people in China like to eat the sea
It's a
cucumbers?
delicacy only because a couple of people think it's a delicacy. That's disgusting. But other people think it has a medicinal purpose.
Okay.
Like you,
Yep.
like I don't know. Maybe you gotta heal something that's cucumbery in shape. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a delicacy.
You want to fix your
Eat
cucumber?
that cucumber, you'll
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah.
You see cucumber. Google
It's
it.
possible.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, could be.
It makes my face turn red. I'm not saying it. But yeah, so they think it has a folk medicine purpose, shall we
Yeah.
say?
Interesting.
I said folk, not cock, right?
Well, that you just.
All
I
right,
think
just wanna
I'm
make sure I
going
said
to.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag right there.
I think I'm gonna go find me some sea cucumbers.
You
Not that there's any problems
Oh,
there,
God.
but
There's
have
nothing
fun
wrong
with that.
no, I just think everybody could use a little enhancement every
It's
now and
fine.
then.
It's fine. For
Maybe it
cucumbers.
tastes good.
Don't worry, baby. I got that cucumber. I'm all set.
So, on the other side of the coin, in
Yeah.
important news,
What else we
a
got?
man falls asleep on a car. That's not as good of a story title as I thought it was.
No, cucumbers to naps.
All I know is I hope he wasn't listening to the Jetpack Superheroes when
Oh,
it
absolutely
happened.
not. Oh, he would have woken up and was
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, I'm on the back of a car.
I'm
Get me a
excited." Yeah.
cucumber."
So what? So he fell asleep on top of the car.
So it turns out it wasn't even his own car. He fell asleep on that space called the trunk. You know that
Like-
space?
Like the bed of a
behind
truck
the
kind of
back.
thing.
So he
Mm.
somehow laid down on the
on the trunk of a car.
Of the car.
Yeah.
He must. Is he homeless?
No,
Maybe-
he looked like he was.
Oh, was he just casually walking
He
around?
looked like
Like,
he was
I'm gonna
having
take a
a
nap
great
in
night.
here.
Maybe he was
He
drunk.
was a little sleepy.
Could have been
Yeah.
drunk. I don't know.
The article was about this big. The article was
I think it was
The
like
article-
I
one,
think
it
you
was
showed
one
me it. It
sentence.
literally just said man fell
Yeah.
asleep on the
Right.
back of a car.
the article needed a sea cucumber.
and
He scrolls down.
And,
Let's read more about this. Oh wait, that's the whole story.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the whole damn story.
It's like
But
7 words.
But what intrigued me was you said that
the only
they
news it gave
drove-
was the distance he ran.
Yeah, they drove for 17 miles.
Right.
That's a lot
and
of
you don't
distance.
notice that.
That's a pretty good clip too.
I
For
saw-
not falling off, it must have had a spoiler
Mhm.
of some sort that he had wedged himself onto to not slip off.
Maybe.
And the guy, now how would you feel if you get pulled over? You're like, damn it, officer, always pulling me over. Man, what's up with this crap? And then you look and he's like, sir, license and registration. You're like, why? What did I do? I've been driving the speed limit. I haven't been swerving.
Because
I didn't
there's
hit
a
any
man
bumps.
on your
And they're like,
vehicle.
you have a hitchhiker on the back of your car sleeping. So, officer, please draw your weapon. I don't feel safe anymore. There's a man stuck in the back. Like, I always worry if I turn around in my car at nighttime, there's going to be somebody in my back seat
Mhm.
waiting to slash
Yep.
me up like in a hacker movie.
That's very true. Yeah.
And that guy is apparently living.
I'm glad
he's
that
living
we both
proud.
have that fear.
Right.
It's a healthy
It's
fear
a
to
normal
have.
thing to do. Look behind you in the dark.
So here's a question: did this boy or this guy? I don't
He's
know
a
why I
guy.
called him a boy.
He's a full
Did this
grown man.
guy ever look behind him and like
That's what
and
I'm
look in the
saying. So
rearview mirror?
He never even looked back, which, again, I was thinking maybe he parked facing out of the driveway or parked on
But
the
then
street
drove for
and
17
drove
miles.
forward. And,
Never
doesn't
looking
matter what's
back.
behind you. You
I
never
wonder
look
if he
back.
always checks the review to see someone's back there. The one day he doesn't, there's a guy just taking a nap.
You think he was so
14 miles.
he was so confident. He's like,
Yeah.
look, I'm not.
You know what?
Today's the
forward.
day. I'm done checking the mirror.
Maybe he was listening to like country
forward.
music. You know how they always say like, "Don't look back in your rearview mirror, just keep going forward." He's like, "Yeah, you're right. Here we go."
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin, you're so right. Oh, who's that? Reba Franklin, you're so right.
Reba Franklin.
That's two
100%.
different people. I think.
Sure, Reba Franklin.
Reba Franklin's redhead lady.
She's a
Sings some country.
survivor.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
Not Reba McEntire.
No.
Reba Franklin.
Yep.
I don't know her.
Yeah, that's,
I'll be
yeah.
honest, I don't know her.
So unbelievable. This man must not have picked up any speed while driving either.
I'm glad he didn't hit a jump. I mean, not that there's a lot of jumps.
Yeah,
out
I know
there.
how many
Oh,
jumps.
wait,
I
wait
mean,
for a
the
better
speed bump.
story.
It,
A pothole,
like, if he hit a
maybe?
speed bump or a
Go, go,
pothole,
go.
that guy would have been hurting. He'd have woke up. He'd have woke up fast. Man, I had this terrible dream. I was sleeping in the back of a car, and then an officer laughed at me and made me a news story this big.
You know what I saw? I saw a video of a cat that snuck into a plane, like one of those like those open air like World War II type.
Yes.
And the
Okay.
cat was
The
on the
biplanes,
wing,
yes.
and it flew for I don't know how long, more than 17 miles,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And this cat stood on the whole time for and then he landed and everything was good. So I guess very similar.
He was
Maybe
hanging
this.
on for his
it's the-
day
it's
and
the-
9 cat lives.
It's the theory of relativity, I believe.
Yeah.
Objects that may appear to be moving
Mm.
fast are actually just
Yeah.
cats on the wing, and they're just
Me-
moving with you.
Me, I stood on top of a golf cart once, and the person driving it reached up and hit me in the pickle, and I flew off,
That sounds funny in this whole
and I
story.
scraped my whole life off. Like,
Do we know the driver?
Yeah. Well, I don't think you do.
Okay.
No, we don't.
We don't know.
personally-
All right,
yeah.
we don't know. Okay.
No.
I was gonna
But,
say
That
that
ain't name,
sounds
but
like
that
a
is
fun
funny
game.
as hell, though.
That sounds like a fun game.
Yeah.
That's a hilarious game.
I mean, I have, as a passenger in vehicles, I've dozed off on long rides. It happens. I doze off, whatever. And
Yeah.
I used to work late shifts. Your eyes are gonna. I
Yeah,
wait,
fall
wait, wait.
asleep.
As your legal counsel, David, please let me intervene. Don't say anything that incriminates yourself, please. You may
Go on,
continue.
David. I'll be the other shoulder angel. Incriminate yourself, David. It's the fun thing to do.
Well, no, it's how if someone says like, "Oh, I must have dozed off like a second
Are
while
you
I was
about to
driving,"
tell me you
like
fell
in a
asleep while
traffic
you're
light.
driving?
Yeah.
All right, David,
I
I'm going
think
to cut
he
you
is.
off.
Yeah,
I'm actually
I
going to cut him off.
Seriously.
I realized I was joking, and then I realized you're serious, and I realized this is serious.
As your
Only
legal
kidding
counsel.
with that one. Only kidding with that one. But as
That
far
didn't
as
hang
as
on.
far as being a passenger falling
Maybe
asleep,
it didn't happen.
yeah, no. I'm only playing with that one. But as far as this guy falling asleep in the bed of a truck, though, that I have
Yeah.
not done. Like as
Okay.
a passenger in a car, I've
Outside
done
of
that
the
as a
car, you haven't
passenger.
fallen asleep.
No.
Inside the car,
He's-
we won't talk about it. It's perfect. We will not talk about how irresponsible. I mean, we won't talk about that. That's nothing. I actually, when I was younger, I wanted to film a movie,
Mhm.
and I wanted it to start off as the quintessential, like, high school. Everybody's first thing they do when they get a
Mhm.
video camera is, in that time of day, and that
Yeah.
that day and time, you filmed a jackass scene.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And so I
It was
said,
the
you know
only
what?
option.
I'm going to do the
You had
stunt.
to.
I'm going to do that because that's how I want people to think it's that. And then I want to give them really like these really silly comedy skits.
Okay.
And I was thinking, oh man, I'm gonna swam one way. They'll think they're just watching Jackass, and then it's like actual funny.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I
so
get you.
it was like inspired by Kentucky Fried Movie, that amazing film piece that the airplane people made. But we started off the scene, and I stood on my buddy's car
Mhm.
and surfed on the roof of the car
Okay.
while he drove down one of the Birdland streets.
Interesting.
And it was so much fun that I was like, I feel really good. Like he accelerated, and I was like, I've got really good balance here. I think I can do a handstand. And so
This
I
is where it
wanted
goes
to make it
wrong.
better. So now I'm like, I do the handstand for about a split second before I realize this is stupid.
Can you even do a handstand on solid ground?
A little bit.
Not even moving.
I
For about
haven't
a
seen it
split
done,
second. So I did a handstand
Mhm.
on the car for about a split second. Maybe my feet got like just above my caboose there.
Yep.
And then I realized this is dumb.
Now you're coming down.
And so I just immediately collapsed back down to the ground as hard as I could to grab
Okay.
onto the car because I was going to fall off.
Sure.
And when I hit down, I knocked the HUD light off
Ah.
inside the car, and he was like,
Whoops.
"Oh my God, that's my mom's car!
Oh my goodness, tell her
That's the
about
light
this."
out. You're gonna have to tell her." I'm like, "No,
Oh
I'm just gonna
boy.
show her the video, and she's gonna be amazed that we made. But we're gonna show her after we
You
edit
know.
the whole thing."
I think we need to talk to Cooley. I think we could maybe use his vehicle for a couple of these
I
stunts.
feel like
This
we
sounds
could
like an awesome
recreate-
He's
Cooley
got a new
idea,
vehicle.
actually.
He's got a sweet new ride, but we are gonna mess that
We're
thing
gonna
up.
recreate Spectacle the movie.
The Cool Whip.
Is that what
was
you
the
called
name
it?
of it? Yeah, it was Spectacle the movie. I wanted it to be
Nice.
good. That was when McKeel, who's I think people are gonna meet McKeel pretty
Mhm.
soon. That was when McKeel and I had this awesome idea that he was gonna be. It was Eddie versus Jason
Okay.
instead of Freddy versus Jason.
Okay.
And McKeel, who's like, I said, "Why are you so angry?" And he pulls a golf club out of his ass.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah, to stick up his ass. That makes sense. But then McKeel, because he wanted to have all his kung fu scenes be real. When he actually was supposed to just pretend hit me,
He punched
he
you.
punched me in the damn ribs.
Ooh.
And I was like, all right, cut, wait, no, cut. And he was like, still into it. I was like, what are you
Beating
doing?
the hell out of
Why
you.
are you actually hitting? That
Mm.
hurts. But that was different times
That's pretty
then.
good.
That's when you could actually,
Yeah.
it was okay to hit each other. Now everybody
Good
gets all
times.
mad about it. But no, that's the second news story.
Mm.
We went down memory lane for a little bit.
I know. That's all right. That's all right.
No, I mean when you talk about $17 million worth of cucumbers,
Mm. But
you
so
just move on.
you mentioned, back then it was all right to hit people or you hit your friends or whatever. You fight with your friends. But you know who wasn't getting hit was Vladimir Putin. We watched
No.
that little clip of him
I thought we were going to
playing
save that for
hockey.
the end. I didn't even mention that one, did I? Did I mention
I don't think you
Putin?
mentioned it, but I
All
figured
right, I think we're talking about it now.
I was gonna say I wanted to bring it up.
Hang on, we got to talk about. All right, first of all, Vlad, I still like you. I think you're a great guy. Okay, we can still be friends. We're
I
not
kn-
breaking up here. But
I was gonna say I didn't think you wanted to talk about it, but I was gonna make you.
I was a slight bit. Is the word sad? Or disappointed?
You realized that his hockey career was a ruse.
I was telling Paul. I said, yeah, he scored 7 goals in one game. And what were you? How do we bring that up? You were telling me something about like, oh yeah.
He asked the reporter to play hockey.
Yeah, and I said, oh yeah, he's actually really good at hockey. That makes
And
sense.
you're like, let me
He
show
scored
you.
7 goals in a game. And then I had seen one of the highlights, and it was this beautiful highlight of the goal careening through the top of the net. Like he biscuited it, he put it right to the top shelf.
They definitely picked the cream of the crop
and
to
then
show.
I found the other goals. And I saw more than just like a close shot from the actual, like, just in the crease. Turns out, I think he may have been fathered.
Pulling
A
some
little
trickery.
bit. A little bit.
At one point, the man was completely by himself.
John was throwing a fit over this because you've got all the defense men like 10, 15, 20 feet away.
John was
And he's just
upset
at
about
the
this.
goal like, no one's blocking him. Like, it is Vladimir Putin. John.
If I look at Paul's laying his head down because he's so sad. I'm just gonna show this.
It's okay,
Paul, it's okay. Don't cry.
It's okay,
It's all right
Paul.
because he's not
It's okay.
good at hockey as much as you thought he was. No, he was so mad he threw his phone. What happened was Putin was left so wide open, and then the center didn't take his assignment. The defenders didn't take their assignments.
Yeah. They weren't interested
They
in messing with it.
undefended.
But I have a theory. When you know Wayne Gretzky is coming,
Mm-hmm.
you
Just get out of his
you
way.
just like he's going to score. At some point, they must have given up,
Mhm.
knowing that you know what, we're not going to beat Wayne Gretzky. David, if I said $15 million if you beat Wayne Gretzky, are you going to try? Because he's going
Try,
to
but-
crush you. He's going to. Are you going to waste your time with that?
For that money.
You're not going to win. You're not going to win. You know you're not.
I can
gonna
say
win.
I tried, though. But no, I
Okay.
know what you're saying, though. He'd probably
Same
kill
thing.
me.
If you I'll try one more.
Okay.
But Paul, if you're gonna fight a shark in the water,
I probably wouldn't do it for any
are you
amount
gonna
of
fight
money.
a shark in the
No.
water? No. So you have the leader of the Judo and Sambo Association playing hockey. Guys already scored 6 goals. Are you covering him for that 7th goal?
Good theory.
So what's the point? They're like,
Good
look,
theory.
leave him open. If he gets the puck, they score. We're going to guard everybody else from behind them. We won't get in front of that. We won't get between our opposition and the net. We're going to guard them from behind. And if they get the ball to if they get the puck to Putin and Putin scores, and we just know that's going to be counting as a goal anyways, because our goalie keeps on flopping on his back and raising up one leg in the air, as opposed to just kneeling and covering most of the net with his body in pads.
Maybe they just put him up against the worst team that's ever been.
No, because
Put
it was the
together.
Olympic team.
Oh, well, that's just bad.
And Russia
That's just
played
bad
pretty
looks.
okay in the Olympics. That's I'm glad they didn't win
Mhm.
gold, because they definitely didn't deserve it. Putin just went in and mauled them. But I think that it was one of those things that you go, why is that goalie doing all these terrible, horrible
Mhm.
things? And then I found out the goalie was in a tuxedo.
Which is a very classy move.
That's
on
a
his part,
strange
be in a
thing to
tuxedo.
wear while
But
playing hockey.
It didn't help him
makes
block
me-
the goals, though.
No, a tuxedo is a
It's actually a very
terrible
poor
jersey.
outfit.
Yeah, it's not a good.
It's,
and I had
it's
to
the opposite
pause
of
it.
what you want. in
I had to
hockey.
freeze frame it because I didn't believe what I was seeing. It was like, and David's like, John, he's obviously just letting the guy go. I was like, no, David, look, he's wearing a tuxedo on the ice.
like that.
How can he move?
He's probably terribly inefficient. That's why he's like his blockers, like because his cuff link probably gets stuck in his jersey. Like that's the only. I was very sad to see it, but
I don't know, but
when I saw some of those passes where they just let Putin 20 feet halo around him with nobody near him, cherry picking on the breakaway. Or the worst one I think was when I showed you the goalie didn't come out to cut down the angle. You move away from the net to come forward to try to make yourself a little bit larger
I'm gonna
to
stop
shoot
you
around.
there. You're losing everybody on this hockey stuff.
All right, we'll move on.
Is there a news story that will cheer you up?
I'm looking. I got 2 more sad stories.
Oh no!
Make
Son
them
of a
happy,
bitch.
not sad, John.
All right, I'm going to try to present this next one as happy.
Okay, yeah, please.
You sure people don't want to know about more about cutting down the angle against Vladimir Putin?
Pretty sure.
The Russian president.
Pretty sure.
He's been the Russian president for the last 12 years.
Fantastic.
You
Okay,
sure?
right.
Okay, we're going to move on. So the gold medals from the recent Olympic Games are falling apart. Oh, that's happy. I didn't want to make that happy. Hey, anybody that just won a gold medal, we are now back to tied. You have no medals and I have no medals.
Yeah. So what is it? So it's the Rio Olympics.
Yeah,
which
the
had-
Brazil.
Yep. They had a lot of problems this year or this past
They
year.
had a few problems.
Their pools turned green
Yeah.
and like
Oh,
radiated
jeez.
neon.
Yeah.
And now,
it wasn't good.
so you win the gold and you take it home. And now, literally, in the last act of defiance against the Olympic Committee, the gold you were given just dust.
It falls
just turns
apart.
to
flakes
dust.
apart. They said it was made of recycled materials.
That is the perfect ending to the perfect story.
Yeah. I feel bad for all the people that won like silver. And
Look
they're
at
like,
this medal
"Yeah,
that
at
I
least have
won. It's
this.
falling apart now.
At least I have this to keep me going. I didn't win.
Come on,
I don't have the
Olympic
glory,
Committee.
but I have a medal. Oops.
How are people going to sell the gold medals on the black market if they're falling to
If they
dust?
disintegrate.
That's right.
Hmm,
There's nothing to sell anymore.
that's right.
How would you feel if you sold your gold medal or you sold like your silver medal or bronze medal and you're like, all right, they said they'll fix it. I sold it because it looked like trash. They said they'll fix it, but I got to give them the old one back.
Uh-oh.
I've already sold it. Crap. We already turned it in.
By the way, how's that work if they take your gold medal away? Like if you already pawned it off and you were like, "Oh, I'll sell you my gold medal."
No,
for
we got to
like-"
ask Lance Armstrong
Do you
because he's a dirtbag.
sucker?
Yeah,
boy.
dirtbag. You know who's not a dirtbag
His
though?
gold medals literally turned to dust. He was experiencing this
I thought you
before
said gold
Rio.
nuggets.
Those two.
His golden, yeah.
His gold nuggets turned to dust. And that's unfortunately where he kept his ethics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dickhead. So no, our last news story I'd like to talk about is it's I don't know how to even say it. I'm proud for one half of the story, but the other half of the story I'm concerned. See, I might as well be less descriptive.
I'm confused.
Next story is good.
Yeah.
Next story you will like. I'll
Okay.
just become
Sounds
Jackie
good.
Chan.
I like it. Can't wait.
No, the Brady household, the Tom Brady household update.
Oh, not the Brady Bunch.
It's
Okay.
gonna be quiet because Giselle, that's Tom Brady's wife for people listening.
Yep.
His wife said, My husband is so great that he played most of last year with a concussion.
Oh, is that right, Dr. Giselle?
And the problem with that is, while it makes me very proud that that man wasn't a wimp and gave up his longevity in life for my amusement, and he got a Super Bowl ring.
True.
Good job, Tom. Nice work. Way to put your brains in the mush. But he plays for a league called the NFL. That is currently
True. Yes.
being sued for underreporting
Yep.
injuries of the head.
So that's probably
type.
bad. That's
Mhm.
probably bad.
Yeah.
Now the fact is, the matter is, like I said, she's not a doctor. There's
That's
no
true.
there's no legality to stand on. She doesn't know what she's talking. Do you think
Yeah,
she?
what does
put-
she even know about doctoring?
Here you go. Here's a question for you. Do you think she put that out there to try to get Tom to retire? Maybe she wants. Maybe she figures now the sports commentators will say, "Oh, he's got to protect his head. He's got to protect his brain. He's got to retire. He wants to stay with his family." Like maybe she just doesn't want him playing
Oh my
anymore.
God! Imagine if she's that kind of wife. She's like, "Okay, Thomas, I keep on telling you that I want you home with the kids. You're like, you're missing a lot of firsts, and I want you to be home."
So she decides to go out and say, "Oh, he played
Everybody.
the whole year with a concussion."
Hey, mashed potato head over here keeps on playing football instead of hanging with his family on the weekend. Like, oh man, poor Tom. Just let the
I
man
don't
play
know.
one more, Thomas. You got it. I want one more. I want you to have more rings than fingers, and I hope they never flake apart.
That's right.
That's all that matters. But no, I think that's a love story though, because she cares about his health
Yeah.
and she cares about his image.
I don't think the
of being
NFL
tough.
will make him retire. Like WWE made Daniel Bryan retire, but I don't think
I think he's coming back though.
he said it.
He said when he's done with his WWE contract,
He's gonna go.
back
He's
to
gonna
fight.
go to Japan.
Which is great because Japan will let anything happen. I've seen
Oh,
Ryzen
Yep.
when they had that 50-year-old woman
Uh-huh.
fight that Amazonian princess.
Not a great idea on their part, but I think that
No.
felt like a Cooley idea. That
That
seemed
was
like something
definitely-
he would set up and
That's
do.
because he loves his Amazonian princesses. Oh baby.
But no, so what were you doing this week?
Yeah, we gotta go to the mystery now. Thanks so much for hanging in there until the mystery. People have probably fast forwarded by now. Davio
So this
did
past
something.
Saturday in Somerville, Mass, I went to it was this,
Somerville,
and this was my first experience at this because my friends of mine have gone to this. It's called Kaiju Big Battle, and basically everyone dresses up in these ridiculous costumes. There's
So it's like Guar, if you're
it's
familiar
basically
with the band
it's
Gwar.
basically Gwar wrestling and comedy
It
all
sounds
combined.
awesome.
It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, because the
Sounds
guys in
amazing.
costumes they play it in a band before the show.
Yep.
Then a wrestling match happens and they keep playing. Then these guys in
Okay.
costumes play during the match, and then like another match happens.
Yeah.
And they have names like Dusto Bunny and French Toast and
Yes, and if you could talk about the French toast match, but I want you to describe it the way that you would describe it to me the first time, with the excitement and the awe and the grandeur.
as everyone cheers on a man called French Toast, because they're like, he's gonna come out right now, French Toast. They're all chanting French Toast, French Toast. This big giant French toast waffle comes to the ring now, which none of this I only
Man
seen through
dressed
photos.
as a French toast waffle,
Yes.
not a cartoon.
No.
Actual real life man
Oh,
dressed
yeah.
as a French toast waffle.
Yes. He comes to the ring to fight an American Beetle, which was the world champion.
Okay.
Just a big beetle in like American flag shorts and like
Ooh,
he's-
Basically, he
going
has
for
an
the
Old
Apollo
Navy,
Creed.
Yes, the Old Navy
yeah.
bathing suit of the Apollo
Okay.
Creed.
there you
yes.
go. Yeah. And the American Beetle spoke a lot of Spanish, which I'm like, oh, that's kind of different. Okay, that's
Doesn't really make
It's
sense for an
totally fine.
American.
It doesn't.
Beetle, but
It-
I mean,
it-
yeah.
yeah.
Whatever.
Fine.
And you
When
also had a
America
di-
takes on. I think
Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing.
Another
That
one of their
Beetle
fighters
did.
was Dusto Bunny, which I'm like, that sounds like a
Was
funny
he
name.
Irish?
No.
Oh, just Dusto, like the vacuum is a
Yeah, a dust
I was
bunny.
hoping like Dust O'Bunny.
And then my buddy
Dust
Grant, he
Bunny.
looks over, he's like, oh, and by the way, Dusto Bunny's gonna come out. Be prepared to get covered in like baby powder. I'm like, wait, what? And I see him come out, and this cloud surrounding this guy. He gets in the ring, and they dump more powder on him.
That's great.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, this is very okay.
So, David, are you throwing in the towel and just going to join this merry band of wrestlers now? Are you interested in?
I might have
joining
to
with
at some
them?
point because I did at one point put one of these costumes
I was
on
gonna say,
after the show.
And that's really cool that they let you do that.
Oh, it was
First of all,
awesome, yeah,
they
'cause-
know how to treat their fans like the Jetpack Superheroes do.
Because while the first match is going on, behind them as the band is playing, there's two guys in Rock'em Sock'em Robot costumes, and they're fighting each other. I'm like, so there's a band playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots real life live in a match. Going, what am I even seeing right now?
I've got to catch
happiness.
this.
Because
I gotta catch this.
the
I need
same
to
friend
go.
looks over and is like, so "What do you think so far?" I'm like, "What the hell am I seeing? everything I love is just happening. Like they're playing,
Everything had the bunnies.
they're playing music.
bunnies,
There's comedy. There's
Beatles.
wrestling. There's dust bunnies. there's
Everything I've ever loved is happening at
Everything
shows.
all at once. A moment like this.
Because we're getting our photos done after
Beatles
the show.
crushing the robots.
And she has the costume of the Rock'em Sock'em Robot. She's like, "Do you want to try it on?" And a friend of mine's
Yes, I do.
like, "Yeah." And one friend of mine's like, "Well, I don't know about that." She points to me, "Do you want to try it on?" I'm like, "I think I have to."
I love the fact that when you show me pictures, they still had the fake building set up in the ring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they fight like an old Godzilla film.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And then
it
the
was
fact
awesome.
that I was like, man, how do you even top that? And David
VIP
goes,
section, I saw
"Look
this
at
front
me."
row.
as Drumbot 2000. And he had
So
that cool,
good.
and we got to put that up on the website.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
gotta
It was
put
it
that on
was
the
it was
website.
pretty amazing.
You got to get that costume. I wonder if you could buy your own version of that
I
costume.
think it's just store built. I mean, it's
It's just
home built.
home
Yeah,
built?
it is because one asked like, "Oh, it's a lot of like styrofoam and cardboard and a lot of duct tape." Like, but it looks amazing.
I think we're gonna make it.
Can I can I be a Rock'em Sock'em Robot? No,
If-
like yes you can.
If anybody knows how to make, is it called cosplay
Yep.
robots?
Yeah. Yep.
If anybody knows how to make cosplay robots, drop us a message on Facebook. We are actually interested, and we can help out there. Too.
Help
I think
help
we can
us out.
Help us help you. You know,
And I
get your
did
name
love
out
the
there.
idea for selling French Toast's new shirts. They just kept chanting shirts, and the guy's like, "His new shirt," and they're all shirt.
Everything David loves.
Everything David loves. Shirts, robots.
And at one
beers.
point in one of the matches, the referee gets knocked into the corner, which normally in wrestling he just knocks him out. In this match, he attacks the guy who attacked him, goes to pin the wrestler, and the other wrestler goes for the 3 count.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
It's the best place in the whole world.
Oh, it really was. It was awesome.
I think that's.
But
I
yeah, that
watched
was
it when I was
Kaiju
like
Big
a
Battle.
little kid, and it was ridiculous. And then watching David's pictures, it reminded me of how great it was.
That is
But
perfect.
I think that makes you happy. I would grow old with Kaiju Big Battle.
But a man known as, was it King Chicken Noodle? He didn't show up.
that was my favorite.
I was very disappointed.
Kung Fu Chicken Noodle.
That's what it was, Kung Fu.
It's
Kung
crazy.
Fu.
This is the happiest I've ever seen David.
I know.
Like having him come back from. I want him
It
to
was
go
a
see
very
Kaiju
amazing
Big
show.
We gotta
Valley
send him.
every week.
Oh, it was entertaining. I couldn't
We need
stop
to make him
laughing.
watch a
It was-
YouTube video at least once or twice before we podcast.
That's right.
But no, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening. And if you are interested in Kaiju Big Battle, you're going to see Dr. Drum's bot actually fighting in
They
Kaiju
had
Big
mentioned
Battle. Within
coming
the
back in
next 10 years.
October, so a few months from now.
We're going. We're making
It's
a,
happening.
We're making a
It's
trip.
gonna happen.
Don't book any gigs that day.
No.
We won't.
Let's try not to do that.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Big wet smooches. Mwah. David, give robotic ones.
Mwah.
But I'm still gonna love you when we're
Thank
old. I listen to everything you say, even when the TV volume's on max. And I won't make fun of you when you start calling out of your pants slacks. We yell at cars that drive too fast down the road. And our prescription pill order will be bigger than our entire grocery load. But I'm still gonna love you when we're old. Our grandkids will get the mail and they'll mow our backyards. And I still think you're a hottie, even though I gotta take a pill to get me hard.
Even though he's gotta take a pill to get him hard.
We can't ride a car and we can't ride a bike. And Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy are the only shows we like. We'll spend entire days sitting in our favorite chair. You'll just wear your house coat and I'll be in my underwear. We'll never let our love life hit an awful rut. I'll always say that I love you. You'll always reply, what? You'll take 2 hits and I'll take 2 knees. And we'll always confuse the heat and the AC. And someday when my mind rots away and my memory is gone, you won't put me in a nursing home because I love you and I wrote you this song. Oh, I than you. But I've got a heart of gold. But I'm still gonna. He's still gonna. I'm still gonna.